Every time that I pull up to a light and another guy on a bike pulls up next to me, like no matter what type of bike they're on, they always just like check it out and they always give me a thumbs up. Like I've had guys on Harleys just pull over when I get off my bike and they ask me about it because it's got the V-twin and that they're really into. And guys on modern sports bikes, they always ask about it because they're so confused. They've never seen anything like it. And that's the best part about this bike. It just like speaks to every type of rider. I'm Jake. This is my 82 Virago 920. I contacted Jeff. I found him on Craigslist. I told him that I'd give him complete artistic freedom. All that I really cared about was it being black. Every day he was just sending me a few drawings. I just told him to go for it and he made this. So I've had this thing for a little over a year. It's my daily driver. I ride it in LA like 50 to 60 miles a day to school and back or to work and back. And it's never had any issues. It runs smoothly. It can hold its own going like, above the speed limit, decently above the speed limit.
I'm Jeffrey Ndango. JTECMOTO.com is my shop. This is a 1982 Virago that I built. Almost everything on the bike was done by me. The design, the client came up to me basically with just the color and gave me creative control over the project. So the seat was custom designed by me. This rear seat I bent and shaved, grinded, welded to this shape. I retrofitted the R6 tail light, so it's perfectly flushed in the bottom. So this is the R6 integrated tail light. I built this whole rear end around this tail light, so I really wanted to integrate this tail light. So I threw the tail light in and built everything around it. This tail light does everything. It signals and has brake lights integrated into it. I went with like 2 inches of foam, so it's nice and comfy. This is the stock tank, but I lifted it up about a few inches, and I modified the rear end of the tank to clean it up, to clean up the hole. I added hood pin setup, just so it gives a nice racing feel. It makes it easy to take off as well. This is a Modo Cage. It reads miles per hour, it's odometer, has the RPM, has all the indicators that you need. This whole front end is R6, so the clip-ons are from R6. Controls are all R6. These are all electronic controls come from R6 as well. The levers are just CNC aluminum eBay handlebars. They're black. We just got black to match the rest of the bike. The headlight is a factory headlight. It's the factory bucket. We just turned it around 180, made a little fancy bracket for it at the top. This is just a universal 7-inch insert, with the projector insert, with the LED integrated left and right. I randomly found it on eBay. So this is a stock R6 front end. The caliper, the rotors, the forks, and the wheel, they're all off the R6 04. So it's basically a direct swap, made it to the Virago. The tires front and back are Shinko. We went the fattest that we could before it would hit. So like my finger barely fits over here. So yeah, it just gives it that meaty look up front and rear. The pipes are Jardine. We wrapped them, just to match the whole look of the bike, basically just for looks. So we modified the baffles to give it a little bit more of a raspy, deeper tone though. We drilled it out a little bit. The engine is stock. Everything's pretty much stock. We did a rebuild. The carbs are all stock. The bike was sitting, so we, for a while, I don't know how many years, but we did basically a whole rebuild. And like the owner said, he puts miles on it, no problem. The rear shock is a R6, same year as the front suspension, and it's adjustable. And it's a big difference over the stock 30-year-old rear shock. Yeah, for the rear tire, it's the same as the front Shinko. We went with the fattest as we could before we started having clearance issues. Again, it adds to the look of the bike. The rear wheel is off a second generation Virago. It's 5-spoke, it's a 84 and up. It bolts right on. You do need to get the axle, basically, that's it, and the drum, and it mates on.